Hey guys, my name is Jason, and I'm the admin of theheartofgold.net, and I'm doing this video because I just read this book, The Aftershock: How to Protect Yourself and Profit in the Next Global Financial Meltdown. And I gotta tell you that before I read this book, I had no idea who or what to believe. And then after I read the book, my point of view about money and the world's financial system has completely changed. Like what's coming down the pipeline within the next few years will absolutely change everything in our world. And unfortunately, that also means that a lot of people are going to lose all their life savings, all their assets. And I feel that it's my job to try to get the word out so that maybe perhaps some people can be spared this horrific pain. Now, I don't want to sound like this is a doom and gloom type of thing, but on the other hand, the truth is really bitter. So I've decided to just tell people how it is, and it's up to you to decide what your point of view is going to be. I've already made up my mind. So before I get into all that, I would like to tell you about the contest about how to get Aftershock for free. It's a little hard for me to tell if you can see the book properly. And to sign up for the contest to receive your free copy, just call this company called Regal Assets, and I'll describe in a sec who they are. The phone number is 1-855 678 6615. Or alternatively, you can just fill out this form right here. So, excuse me. So obviously, they're going to need your name, your actual real contact info, and your shipping address. So should you win, they'll send you the book. So what does this have to do with Aftershock? Because as you already know, you probably hear a lot of different investment advice. Pay off your debt, pay off the mortgage on your house, buy gold or silver, et cetera, et cetera. The thing is, I've spent the last 7 years running my own business. I run an internet business, so I make most of my money online. And all the money and profits that I ever made, I've done different kinds of investments. I did foreign currency exchange, in which I've lost $5,000 to $7,000 two times. So that's a total grand loss total of $12,000. Uh, and I've done stocks and stock options. Needless to say, I also lost a lot of money doing that. And it's a horrible feeling to not only lose your investments, but to just to see how much you I don't know like when you lose everything, it really sucks. So I've definitely have been burned horribly before, and when I was searching for some answers, uh, I found that a lot of smart people that I really trust and who also have a lot of money, millions of dollars in fact, they always talk about gold and silver. And at first I dismissed it because, oh, it's like, oh, it's a terrible investment. But, never really gave any specifics. But, it's been going up since 2001, as clearly has outperformed many other asset classes. So to make a long story short, I bought some silver exchange traded funds or ETFs, and I actually made a good 100% return on it. So the thing is, I didn't understand why I was making that much money. Like, I know about the Fed increasing the money supply. I know about the United States' growing debt, which is all covered in this book in unique and very detailed uh, information. And I just, uh, yeah, excuse me, I lost my train of thought. So, yeah, so to make a long story short, I just, am hoping that not only can you protect yourself and make a lot of money, but I'm really hoping that anybody watching this is going to take a lot of action, a lot of steps to save themselves and their loved ones before these bubbles are and the collapse of the dollar will just absolutely destroy everything. So again, if you want a free copy of Aftershock, just call this phone number 1-855-678-6615, or just fill out this form and Regal Assets will contact you. So for those of you who've never heard of Regal Assets, or you're not sure about them, they're a gold depository and precious metals company. And when I've done the research to find out who I want to buy gold and silver from, I've heard a lot of negative things from about a bunch of different companies, but the one company that actually never really had anything negative spoken about them was Regal Assets. So I feel that and this comes from all the people that I trust that are millionaires and who are actually buying gold and silver, and they always tell me Regal Assets is the place to go. And other people that also recommend Regal Assets are, hopefully you can see them down here, is Alan Thicke, Dennis Miller, Laura Ingram, Jerry Doyle, Lars Larson, and Alan Combs. And you know, if a lot of people, you know, look at who's investing in gold and silver, you'll find that a lot of millionaires and billionaires are also getting in on it. For their reasons are probably varied, but one thing that you'll notice is they're worried about the debt of the United States. Right now, it's at $16 trillion, and it's totally going to keep growing bigger and bigger. And the collapse, and rather the devaluation of the U.S. dollar. So, as the value of the dollar goes down, the prices of commodities like gold and silver will go up. So, with that being said, this video is actually going to be the first of many videos where I'm actually going to review critical chapters in Aftershock. So, if you're wondering uh, what's actually causing all of our financial problems, this book will actually tell you the truth that you need to know. Whether you want to know or not is going to be a problem because the stuff in here is pretty tough, to put it mildly. For me, I just think of it this way. They use a good example in Aftershock where if you're sick and you go to a doctor, say you have lung cancer, would you rather the doctor tell you, "Oh, everything's going to be fine, just take 2 aspirin and then just call me back in a few days and you'll feel better"? Or do you want that doctor to tell you, "Oh, you got lung cancer, man. We gotta look into we have to go look into radiation treatment. We gotta do all this, and it's all this nasty stuff, but you have to hear it because you got lung cancer." And that's a really big important point because most of the financial news you see now, wherever you go, they don't want to tell you the truth because they can't handle the truth. Okay, and it's just it's just so negative that people just don't want to believe it. But unfortunately, this kind of misguided optimism is going to cost people their lives, their financial lives, literally, and that's not cool, man. But what are you going to do? So I'm really hoping that you take this message to heart because you know, do you want to be you want to go to the doctor tells you take 2 aspirin and everything will be fine, or do you want to deal with the lung cancer that if you don't do anything will kill you? And in this case, it'll kill your finances, literally. So, uh, yes. So with that being said, well, let's get to it.